Yeah, Corman.
We're not normally like this.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yes, we are normally like this.
Hey everyone, this is part 2 of my series on the whereabouts of Bud's Class 234, so if you haven't seen part 1 yet, be sure to check it out first. It's currently the 20th anniversary of Bud's Class 234, and ever since coming across this documentary, I've always been curious to find out how things turned out for these guys. Before I begin, I just wanted to clarify that all my research is being done using public sources, which are widely available, and as an extra precaution, I've made sure to withhold certain information if I ever found it to be too personal. And just like my previous video, this has taken me an extraordinarily long time to put together. So if you do enjoy this video, I'd appreciate if you could press the like button as it helps with the YouTube algorithm.
I figure if I just perform well, that would pretty much take care of being a leader. It's kind of like leading from the front. I was performing well because I really wanted to. And in turn, it just helped me to be a better leader.
Admiral Rupert, Admiral Olson, Captain Bowen, instructor staff, I say thank you. Distinguished guests, families and friends, you all must know I couldn't have done it without Class 234. Thank you.
Rivera was a leading petty officer of Class 234 and was actually one of the oldest in the class at the age of 29. He would often go out of his way to look after and motivate other members of the class, which earned him the respect of his fellow recruits and instructors, as well as bestowing him with the nickname of Mom.
Without being told, Rivera is patrolling the back of the pack, forcefully pushing slower students forward. This is a welcome sign for the instructors.
In 1995, I actually went through BUDS for the first time. It was maybe 3 weeks into training. I said, I'm done. I remember him asking me, do you ever want to come back? I said, no, I'm done. In the show says that it was my third time trying. The truth is that I was there for the second time, but I actually started in 233. I got injured. I ended up getting sight. So I had to go back for day one, week one of 234.
After graduating as the honor man of Class 234, Rivera went on to serve on SEAL Team 3 Alpha Platoon as the platoon chief.
The morning of September 21st, we were doing a turnover operation. It was going to be our last mission. I was the platoon chief. The amount of guys we had, we would need a certain amount of helos. The first lift took off, and I thought it would be back within about half an hour. I can remember feeling just a bad gut feeling. I was used to seeing death. I was used to being part of that. This incident just took me by surprise because they didn't even get shot down. They crashed.
On September 21st, 2010, 9 members of Rivera's team were lost in a helicopter crash, with 3 survivors sustaining major injuries. This event would come to haunt Rivera, and was his final mission of his naval special warfare career. Afterwards, he served as leading chief at the Land Warfare Training Cell of the SEAL Qualification Training School, and finished his career as Senior Enlisted Advisor of the Naval Special Warfare Orientation Course.
I thought that I could fix myself, which caused a lot of issues with my marriage and my relationships. And my wife had it.
In March 2015, he retired at the age of 43.
So I was introduced to Mighty Oaks with the hopes that it could possibly help me, help my situation. It allowed me to realize that my life going forward doesn't have to be based off of the mistakes that I made in my past.
In 2016, Rivera joined the Mighty Oaks Warrior Program, a charity that helps veterans and first responders deal with PTSD. Staying true to his nickname of Mom, Rivera is currently an operations manager at Mighty Oaks.
Water's cold, and it's starting to chafe on my chest and rub my nipples off. Tape will fix that.
Now, Carr did not have much screen time in the documentary, but he was part of the infamous Smurf crew with Justin Legg.
You can't put the blame on one person. One person's not going to make a whole class. late. That was just our mix-up and something we won't be doing anymore.
Prior to Buds, Carr served in the Navy for 2 years in Maryland. After graduating with Class 234, Carr went on to be a lead sniper in the SEAL teams.
Welcome, Petty Officer Second Class, Justin Carr. Justin served in the United States Navy for 8 years. He was a Navy SEAL and completed 2 tours to Iraq, as well as Somalia, Africa. Sergeant Carr was the leading sniper in his SEAL team and completed over 200 special operation missions during combat for Naval Special Warfare during Operation Iraqi Freedom. After serving in the military, Justin attended the University of Iowa's College of Pharmacy and graduated with a doctorate in pharmacy in 2013. Please put your hands together for Petty Officer Second Class Justin Carr. Today's military hero of the game, presented in part by American Equity and IBEW Local 405 of Cedar Rapids and Iowa City.
A quick side note, the shirt he's gesturing to is in remembrance of Chris Kyle, a famed Navy SEAL sniper who was killed in 2013 by an ex-Marine suffering from PTSD. And in fact, the movie American Sniper is based on him. After serving in the Navy for 8 years, Carr went on to pursue a doctorate in pharmacy, which he received in 2013. He currently works as a pharmacist at a high-security prison as part of a professional team that provides care for roughly 3,000 inmates. His 2019 bio states that he hopes to work with veterans in the future. He also made an appearance during the 2019 reunion of Buds Class 234.
OIC, officer in charge. I'm just responsible for the welfare of the men out here. This is what I wanted to do for a long time. This is the best job there is in the Navy. Working with highly motivated individuals and people who want to be here. If you want to narrow it down, it has to be the best job there is.
Gettys was the OIC, or Officer in Charge, making him the highest ranking member of the class. Because of his rank, the instructors made sure to pay extra attention to him as he was expected to perform to higher standards.
You're supposed to be the strong one, the one that people look up to. I wouldn't even want to be under your leadership in a real team in the unlikely event you make it.
Pressure is just always there for me. I mean, I'm always feeling some kind of pressure.
After graduating with Class 234, Gettys served with the SEALs until 2007. From there, he went on to work various management and director jobs, including the vice president of a body cam company. He also has a master's degree from the Stanford Graduate School of Business. I also came across 2 forum posts by Gettys, which I have decided to withhold for certain reasons, but in both cases he provides multiple paragraphs of career advice for some kids, and even goes on to provide a basic business plan for one of the kids who was trying to start a business. So I just thought it'd be cool to share that, as it provides some insight into his character. He seems like a pretty cool guy.
So, I don't know, sir. Am I doing okay? Doing great. Thanks.
Currently, Gettys works as an investor and advisor, and he is also an ambassador of the Navy SEAL Foundation.
We're not the biggest crew, we're not the strongest crew, but we've been coming together as a team really well, and it's paying off.
Geary did not have much screen time in the documentary, but he did in fact graduate with Class 234. Thanks to OperationMilitaryKids.org, I found out that he was in fact a very strong swimmer, and he was actually captain of the swim team at the Naval Academy.
My mother got me started in swimming. We're not going to sit on our butts all summer and do nothing, so she made us choose a sport. And in the summertime it was warm, so I thought swimming would be good. I decided I'd try to be a Navy SEAL after my second year. It seemed like a great challenge, and since I've been swimming for 16 years of my life, I figured it'd probably be good to do something that involves water. So I went for it and I got it. So that would be my advice, is work hard in everything so that you can prepare for everything. When something comes your way, you'll be ready for it.
He actually missed the slot for the Olympics by 2/100ths of a second. I was able to find his swim times from Naval Academy during a particular meet against Harvard. And as a previous 4-year swimmer myself, I can indeed confirm that his times are very good. There is not much more information on him, but he did make a brief appearance in an article published in 2006 honoring the fallen members of Operation Red Wings. At the time that I'm making this video, Geary is still active as an officer.
We have to go through a Hell Week? I don't know about that. I think it's just a bad rumor.
Demeter was one of the first members of the class that we're introduced to in the documentary.
This is my first time. It's taken me a while to get over here. I think everybody flunks an inspection. I think those are the guys that have just been inspected so far.
He dropped out during the first phase due to a knee injury, but went on to have quite a diverse career. On OperationMilitaryKids.org, there is a message written by Demeter that tells more about his experience. Originally, he was assigned to Buds Class 233, but was rolled to 234, where he quit during Phase 1 due to his knee injury. Afterwards, he was assigned to run Op 4, or Opposition Force, for training exercises with SEAL Team 5, and he also worked as a Navy rescue swimmer. In 2001, he had 2 knee surgeries and continued to work with SEAL Team 5 until 2002 when he was deemed medically non-deployable. From there, he went on to work a variety of jobs, ranging from an animal trainer at SeaWorld to an assortment of management and mortgage positions. In 2010, he joined the Navy Reserves, and as of May 2018, he has resumed active duty as a Navy rescue swimmer. So there are still some more members of Class 234 that I didn't get to in this video, and I might or might not be making a part 3 because it is getting a bit more difficult to find information as I go down the list of members. Additionally, these videos do take me a great deal of time to put together. However, I am still definitely planning on creating more videos in the future, and I'm just trying to figure out what direction to take with this channel. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave a comment and I'd be happy to take a look. Anyways, I wish you guys all the best, and I'll see you in the next video.